If you are still using Canva like it's 2024, you are missing out. In this special video, I'll show you 10 game-changing tools that will make your workflow faster, more precise, and help you get more done in less time. Also, stay until the end, as I'll recommend another video with 5 animation hacks you are going to love. Hi, my name is Diana and I am a Canva verified expert. Welcome to our channel where you can learn everything about Canva. We have a series of videos with Canva tips on this channel and this is episode 13. Let's start with tool number 1. Tool number 1 is called page numbers, and this is going to save you a lot of time if you usually work with long documents like, for example, a presentation, an ebook, or another document with several pages and you need to number them. So if you needed page numbers, you probably have been doing this manually by adding a text box, position the text box whatever you want the page number to go, and then start adding the page numbers like so, and like probably copying this text box, Ctrl+C, and then pasting it in the next pages, Ctrl+V, and changing the number manually. Let me delete these text boxes because now you can add these page numbers automatically. Now let me show you this tool. This one is under text. You will see this new section called dynamic text and you will find page numbers in here. When you click on this option, you will have this menu over here and the page number will be added automatically to your design. So let me bring this number a little bit higher so you can see it better. And then from here you can choose a format. So basically only the number, or if you want you can see page and the number, or you can choose to see page, the number of the page, and then the total of pages. I'm gonna go just for numbers only. And then from here you can select where do you want to see these page numbers. So I think I don't want to see it on the cover of this presentation, so I'm going to delete it and then I'm going to leave the page numbers on all of the other pages. I'm gonna hit done and then let me go to the other pages. Pay attention because the page number is on all of the pages that I have selected. And then on page 1 we don't see the page number. Now what is interesting about these page numbers is that they are dynamic. And that means that if I were to select one of these page numbers and I were to change the font, so in this case let's go for Agrandier, I'm going to change the font size to, let's say, 96, and I'm gonna make it bold and then align to the right. Okay, so I think this is going to work. Maybe I'm going to position this number a little bit higher, and if I go to edit and then apply properties to all pages, this style is going to apply to all the pages in my design. So let me show you one more time that in the other pages we have the previous format, but if I were to go to page 2, go to edit and then apply properties to all pages, you will see that we have this new style on all the pages in my design. And even though you can change here all of the settings, these properties that you apply to all pages also mean the location or the position of your page numbers. So in this case we have the page numbers on top of the page, but if I were to change this page number to this corner and then go to edit and apply properties to all pages, the position of the page number is going to change as well. So I'm clicking here and as you can see the position of all the page numbers have changed. Now let me go back because I actually prefer this position, and then I'm just going to move manually some of the page numbers that I believe need to be positioned in another place. If you don't hit this button that says apply properties to all pages, you are just going to change the aspect and position of one of them. Now, dynamic also means that if you delete one of the pages, the page numbers are also going to change. So pay attention to the numbers in here. We have 7, 8, 9. And what about if I delete page 8? This one should change to 8 and this one to 9. So let me delete page 8, and as you can see we have now 7, 8 and 9. Now, what do you think about this first tool that I'm showing you on this video, and did you know about it? Now let's talk about tool number 2. This one will allow you to create links to a specific page on a document. Let's say that you have created this presentation right here and you want to double check some information that you have on page number 7. So instead of going to this button that says share and copy the link for them to go to your presentation, you are going to position yourself on page number 7. In this case, this is the page that we are talking about, but you are going to the page you want to share. And then from here, you are going to either right click or click on these 3 dots. On this menu, you will see this option that says copy link to this page. This link has been copied to your clipboard, and then you have to paste it and send it to your colleague or anybody that you want to send it to. Now, let me show you quickly what's going to happen on their end. They're going to take the link. They're going to either click on the link or enter this link on their browser, hit enter, and they're going to land inside the document, but they're going directly to page number 7. We have been using this feature a lot lately, and this is actually saving us a lot of time and also avoid confusions, because we can be very precise and we can point exactly to the page that we are talking about in that specific document. Tool number 3 is related to embeds. So what we are going to do here is to go to share, and then we're going to copy link. You are going to decide whether you want this link to be only you can access, or if your team can access, or if anybody with this link can access. So I think I'm going to leave it to anyone with this link can access. So I'm going to copy the link from here, and then I can go, let's say, to another presentation document or even a whiteboard. So let's go to a whiteboard. I'm going to create a new document here, and then I'm going to paste the link. So I'm going to hit Ctrl V or Command V if you are using a Mac. And then from here, you can click on this little pencil that says Edit Link. This is going to open this little menu, and from here, you can select which pages you want to share on this embed. So let's say that I don't want to see page number 1, 2, and 10. So I'm going to leave just the pages in the middle. I'm going to hit done. You will see that the embed is going to load again, and we cannot see page number 1. You can see that I cannot go behind, but I can go to the next pages. And something interesting in here as well is that the page numbers are going to change automatically. So you see that the page number is starting at number 1, but if I were to start on page number 4, so let me remove page 3 from this embed, you will see that page number 4, this is actually page number 4, it will be numbered as 1, and the following numbers will change automatically as well. This is super useful if you want to protect some information that is located in certain pages, or if you don't want to duplicate the same document just to delete one of the pages, you can use this feature to embed the same presentation or the same document, but just delete or remove the pages that the other person is going to see on your embed. If you use Canva to create your own presentations, I guess you already know you can present within Canva. And if you do, I think you are going to love tool number 4. This one will allow you to bring elements one by one while you are presenting. So let's say that in this presentation, I want the titles and these descriptions to come one by one as I'm talking about them. So I'm going to select these elements that I want to bring one by one, and then go to animate. You will see that now you have this option that says presentation settings, and it says appear on click. We are going to activate this toggle, and then you're going to click on this button, click order, to see the order in which these elements are going to appear. So we have the titles appearing first and then the descriptions, but I want this title and then this description to go second. So I'm going to double check. This is this description, so I'm going to bring this one up. then we have this title, and I want this description to go next, and then the last title and last description. So this is the order in which my elements are going to appear as I click on my presentation. So let me go to the presentation mode, and as you can see, we don't have the elements, but as I'm clicking, you will see that the content starts appearing one by one. And now that we are in the presentation mode, I'm going to show you another tool that is going to make you look a lot more professional while presenting. So when you are in the presentation mode within Canva, you're going below and you will see this button that says Draw on Page. From here, you will have 3 different brushes, a pencil, a marker, highlighter, and then you will have an eraser. From here, you can also change the color of any of these brushes. So let me show you, for example, here, I'm going to change it to red. And then while you are presenting, you can highlight any of the words that you have on your presentation, or you can make drawings, like going from stage 1 to stage 2. You can then, like highlight anything that is in here. And then after you are done with your planning, you then go to the execution where everything gets done. Now, if you are making these drawings and then you want to go to the next page, you will need to click again on Draw on Page and go to the next page. If you go back, you will see that your drawings are still there, but if you leave the presentation mode, so I'm going to exit this full screen presentation mode, you will see that the drawings are not there. These drawings are going to be visible only on the presentation mode. And if you go back to the presentation mode, you will see that the drawings are not longer there. They were there just to help you present on that moment. On the other hand, if you want to draw on your presentation and for these drawings to stay on the slides, you will need to use the draw feature or the draw tool in the editor. I'm not in the presentation mode, I'm in the editor, and from here, you can draw anything in here. You can make your highlights if you want. And then whenever you go to the presentation mode, you will see your drawings in here. And when you go back to the editor, they will still be here. Tool number 6 is going to save your life and also is going to make you feel more confident if you are using Canva to present. So you will see that I have my presentation in here. I'm gonna click on the 3 dots, and from here you have this new tool called Enable Offline Presenting. When you click here, Canva is going to save your presentation, and this one is going to be available even if you are offline. It says here offline designs are all up to date, and then we have this important note. It says, please note that embedded media such as YouTube videos will not work without an internet connection. So this is important to have into consideration, but if you don't have any embedded media like this one mentioned here, you're going to be safe. So now I'm going to disable my internet connection just to show you how this one is going to work. I'm offline now, and all of the other documents on my Canva account are not available anymore. You can see I'm offline. The only thing that I have available is this presentation, that if you click on the presentation, you will be able to present even if you are offline. I find this tool pretty useful, especially when you don't know what's the quality of the internet on the location where you are going to present. So this is going to be something that I see myself using a lot. I don't know about you. What do you think? Do you find it useful or not? Tool number 7 is going to help you if you need to create a video and you don't know anything about video editing. With this tool, you'll be able to create a video like those that you have seen online, in which there is something happening in the background and you see the person speaking in a bubble on screen. This is pretty simple. All you have to do is open your presentation document and then go to present on top of the screen, and from here select present and record. hit next, and then click go to recording studio. But before, I just want to read what it says in here. Record yourself while talking over a presentation. Share with students, friends, or colleagues using a public view link. I'm going to show you how to get this public view link afterwards, but now let's go to the recording studio by clicking on this button. Now from here you can set up your camera and microphone before you start recording, so you can double check the camera that you want to use. So in this case I'm using my studio display camera, my microphone. If you have several cameras connected, you can select a different one from here, and same for the microphone. Okay, I think this one looks good, and I'm gonna start recording. Now you see this timer, 3, 2, 1, and then you'll be recording. You have the timer in here. If you need to pause, you can click on this button, or if you are done with your recording, you can hit end recording. But let me show you something cool, because you can be, talking, presenting, and then you can move from slide to slide. You're gonna end your presentation. You also have your notes here. If you have added notes to your presentation before, you have them on screen. And then once you are ready, you are going to hit end recording. Canva will upload your recording, and then your recording is ready. You're gonna copy this public link, and then if you want, you can share this link, or if you need the video, you're gonna click on download. This is going to take a while to download. It will depend on how long your video is. The video is ready, and as you can see, we see the presentation in the back, and I am located in this bubble on one of the corners of the screen. And as you were able to see, I created this video in a couple of minutes. I didn't edit anything, and it is ready to be shared. Now let me come back here to Canva, because that's the video that we downloaded. But what about the link? You're going to copy the link, and you're going to share that with your colleagues or anybody that you want to share with, and they're gonna open this link, and it is going to look like this. What I find interesting is that you can play the video, you can stop, you can go to the next slide by clicking here, and you can also speed this video if you want to watch it faster. And what I find interesting about sharing the video this way is that if you change anything on the slides, this change will be visible when they are watching this video with the link. So let me go back to the editor, and let me make a big change here. So going to the cover, and let's make this background black. Let me go to file and save these changes just to make sure. And let's go back to this link, and let's view this video one more time. As you can see, we have the black color in this first slide, so that is something to have into consideration, like if you want to share this information with somebody else, because if you know that you may have some last minute changes, this will be the best option to share the video with the public view link. Tool number 8 is available for Canva Pro users, Canva Teams, Canva for Education, and Canva for Enterprises. This tool is Dreamlab. You know that nowadays AI is something that everyone needs to start learning now. So if you are using Canva in 2025, you need to learn how to use Dreamlab. This one is located on the left panel. You're gonna click here and you will be inside Dreamlab already. But there is one feature that I want to show you now. This one has been integrated lately and it is called Style Reference. What this is going to help you is that you are going to give Canva an image as reference to create a new image. So I'm gonna give you an example here. Let's say that I want to create a simple image of a daisy. So I'm going to enter this prompt. Daisy with a neutral background, a shadow falling on the wall, feminine, aesthetic, zen vibes. I'm going to create this image. Here are my results, which are actually pretty close to what I had in my head. I can see them here, but let me see what happens if I enter another image as reference. So I'm gonna click here and I'm gonna upload an image. Okay, this is the image that I have as reference, so it's not as far as the results that we got before. And let me change here the strength to max. And as you can see, we are using exactly the same prompt. I'm gonna hit create. And by the way, I found this image in the photo library in Canva. And the results that we get are actually pretty close to the initial image. You can see in the previous results, we have four, I would say like almost four different styles. The first image and the last one are quite similar. And with the style reference, we have four different images that have exactly the same style, but they have small different details, like for example the way the shadow looks in the back, and of course like some details on how the flower looks. But overall the four images have, I would say, exactly the same style. Tool number 9 is going to help you be super creative when you are editing videos. This tool will allow you to remove the background on your videos. So let's say, for example, here I have this screen recording on this video, but I want to see myself here speaking on top of this screen recording. Going to uploads, and I have here a video. You're going to select your video, and then you will see the button that says background remover. This one has the little crown, so this one is available for Canva Pro, Teams, Education and Enterprises. And all you have to do is click on the button, wait a couple of seconds, and you'll be ready to go. My video is ready, and I can position myself here in another place. As you were able to see, this is fantastic, and the background remover is incredible. You can see that my outline, it's pretty sharp actually. You can see like even in between my hairs, you can see the screen recording behind. Let me give you a little preview. So you can see myself speaking here, you see the background. This is amazing. Let me know what do you think about this tool. And now the last tip, but not less important. When you are here in the editor, you'll be using a lot this side panel. So you'll be coming here, like selecting the elements that you need, bring them here to your design. And whenever you are using this menu, you won't have access to the play button. You see that it gets behind your menu. And then as well, when you are using the elements tab, sometimes you need to use some elements. You will bring them here to your design. And then you need to come back here to the Elements tab, but it closes automatically. All you have to do is that if you want to have this menu fixed, you're gonna click on the icons. So let's say that I want to have my Elements window open. I'm gonna click here, and this is going to keep this window open and fixed on this side. And you can see that you will have access to the play icon, but also all of the elements in here. And then if you come back here to your design, you keep changing things, this window will remain open. Now, if you want to focus only on your design and you want to close this window, you're going to click on this tiny arrow, and then you'll be back to the default option, which is having this floating menu. Now, I want to know how many tools did you discover for the first time by watching this video? Let me know in the comments. Also, it's pretty important for us to know if you enjoy this kind of content, so if you did, please leave us a thumbs up. Also, let us know in the comments if there is anything that you want to learn about Canva that you want us to teach you. And thank you for watching until this point. Here's the video that I promised with the 5 animation hacks, and here's our affiliate link to get 30 days of Canva Pro completely free. I think that's it for this video, and I really hope to see you in the next one. Bye!